everyone. Welcome to Youth Vespers. Our first song will be Reckless Love.
Before I spoke a word, you were singing over me. You have been so, so good to me. Before I took a breath, you were singing over me. You have been so, so good to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. When I was your foe, still your love fought for me. You have been so, so good to me. When I felt no worth, you paid it all for me. You have been so, so kind to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. And I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. And I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never steadfast love of God.
Please join us in our next song, Goodness of God. Please stand. Oh, this is the last song.
I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. And all my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire. In my darkest night, you are close like no other. Known you as a father, known you as a friend, and I have lived in the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down and surrendered now, I give you everything. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down and surrendered now, I give you everything. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. It's all my life you have been faithful. It's all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I will sing of the goodness of God. I will sing of the goodness of God.
Please bow your heads for prayer. Dear Jesus, thank you for this day, and thank you that we can all come here together to celebrate you. Please help us to always remember you in whatever we're doing, and please let us have a good week. In your precious name, amen.
All right. So thank you, praise team. And as you can tell, this is a very special Friday. Since remember, I told you guys every month, at least once a month, we try to do this very special icebreaker, which is based off some TV game show that the world
likes to watch. And this one is, are you smarter than a 5th grader? So, yes, okay. So, if you guys don't know me yet, I'm Teri Concengco, and welcome. So for those who are new, welcome. But if you are joining us online, welcome too. So now, first, I'm going to need 2 teams of 2 people. So, meaning 2 pairs. So anyone would like to join? Doesn't matter who. So anyone? No one wants to join? It's just 2 pairs, just 2 pairs. So you could do it with somebody so you're not alone. So anyone can go and do it. I promise it's easy, I think. Okay? Okay, but you have to stand up and be up here actually. Yep, you're actually up here. Okay, so we have team 1 already. So team 1, you're gonna actually go here. You're gonna go here. Yep. Okay, this is your board. Okay, we're gonna move this over here. Okay. And then we need another team of 2. So it could be anyone. So any 2. It could be someone who's older, someone who's younger. So we already have team 1. So we need another team. Nobody? Do I have to call people out? That's gonna be so interesting. Just 2 more people. Either Ciara, Chanel, or David, or Bree, or Ate Sam, or Auntie. It could be anyone, really. It doesn't be hard. Or even the parents can join, so. I promise you, it's not hard. We just need 2 more people, and that's it. And then we could just start. It's not hard. Dang, nobody? This is kind of sad. I'm gonna have to... You want to do it? But you're directing. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to pick, and this is what's gonna happen, so... Sorry. If I call your name, you probably are gonna hate me. Okay, well, Ate Sam. Yeah, no. Anyone? Ardina, you want to join? It's not hard, I promise. Okay, David's gonna join. Okay, now we need 1 more person. We need 1 more person to join David. Ciara, you wanna join? It's not hard, guys. I promise. It's really not hard. It's not hard. I promise you. It's not hard. You guys are just scared because it's only live. Okay, Pastor Mark is going to go. But I already know he's going to win, maybe. No, not on the chair. You're going to be over here. Oh, you probably have to adjust this because it's a bit short. Okay, so since we have our team, this is all biblical questions. So obviously, this would be a bit easy for some contestants. Anyways, but before we start, we have to introduce your classmates. Okay? So up first, we have Alex and John Lee. Woo! They're coming from the back so you guys can see them. Next up is Simon and Brayden. And up next is CJ and Annalyn. Last but not least, Chanel and Jenna. Okay, so this is how the premise of the game works. I'm going to explain to the audience and the people who are participating. Okay, so you guys will be answering certain subjects from 1st grade all the way to 5th grade. Okay, but of course, these are biblical questions. So maybe you might memorize some of them from verses, okay? And you guys get to pick. I know there's a whole background, but if you guys want to turn around and look and see which categories you want to pick, then you can, if you guys have to move. But each round, you get to pick a student from your team to help you answer the question. Okay? They're all biblical. All biblical. All biblical. Everything's all biblical. So you see language, arts, and geography, everything is biblical. Everything's biblical. Okay. But first, you need to pick your first student to help you with this round. So, team 1, which is Quentin and Chris. This is team 1. You get to pick one student to help you to win, okay, the most points. I know this is dollars, but we're going to count them as points, okay? Whoever has the most points and survives, okay, throughout the whole game, you get to look at the camera and say that you guys are smarter than a 5th grader, okay? Because we are testing your knowledge. But if you are unable to answer all of the questions and, you run out of your chances, then you will have to look at the camera and say that you are not smarter than a 5th grader. And that goes to the same way to this team too. So, make sure your choice is wise, okay? Also, reminder, each team, okay, you guys have cheat sheets over here. You have peek. Peek means that you can look at your, whoever student you choose, answer, okay? And then you can choose if you want to use their answer for that question, okay? But remember, you only have 3, and you have like 10 questions, so use them wisely. Okay, next one is copy, meaning you copy the answer that the student you chose, and then that'll be your answer for that question. Only if you do not know the answer. And this is save. Save means if either one of you guys know the answer, you guys still have another chance to still, continue, okay? But after the save, if both of you don't get it correct, or at least one of you correct, then I'm sorry, but you are out of the game, and you have to look at the camera and say that you are not smarter than a 5th grader, okay? So, let's see if you guys are up to the challenge. Remember, these are all biblical questions, so this is testing your biblical knowledge. Okay, so, as you can see, you guys have boards, and you guys have a buzzer. Okay, so, I don't know if there's a pen or marker. There's no marker. We need the markers. So, sorry. Yeah, we need markers. So, you guys, no, right on the other side. You guys are going to write on this side. No, that was right. That side, yep. The blank side, okay? You guys are going to write on the blank side, okay? Okay, so this is only showing 2 different slides, okay? So you guys get to pick different categories, okay? But you still have to answer them correctly, okay? You don't say the answer yet until I tell you, okay? And then when you're done, you just hit the buzzer. So team 1, choose your student. Either Alex, Simon, CJ, or Chanel for your first round. Ready?
We're going to do Simon.
Okay, so we got Simon. Simon, bring your board. Simon, bring your board and your marker and go up here. Team 2, you get to pick your students, either John Lee, Braden, Annalyn, or Jenna.
We'll choose Braden.
All right, so Braden. All right, Braden. We're going to go up. Yep, bring your board and come up here. Okay. Yes, and your marker. Okay, so team 1, you get to pick a category. I know it's hard to see from that side. So you guys can come here. Okay, so we're gonna do this side first. So pick your selection.
First grade music.
First grade music. This is what they chose, first grade music. All right, so what instrument did David play for King Saul? You have to write it on the board. You can't say it out loud. Oh no, you guys do a different. Huh? No, you guys don't have to write it yet. You guys have a different set of questions. Okay, we're just going. Is it harp, guitar, drums, or trumpet? Are you ready? Yeah. Okay, press the buzzer. Okay. Oh, no, Buster, you guys have different questions. This is just for team one. Okay, are you ready, Simon? Did you press your answer or press your buzzer? Okay. All right. What did you say? Harp. And Simon, what did you say? Okay, let me see the board. So also harp, but is it the correct answer though? Let's see. It is. You guys earned 500 points. So congratulations. Okay, now we're gonna go to the other board. Okay, to this team. Now you guys get to choose your set of questions that's gonna be shown up on the screen. Okay. Okay, so there you go. Now you get to pick.
Algebra? Oh no. Second grade.
We don't have algebra. We have first grade reading, first grade geography. No, because this one is for you guys. This board is specifically for you guys.
Okay. How about third grade? Third grade geography.
Okay, third grade geography. Only this side gets to answer. Only this side gets to answer. What was the name of the sea where Jesus calmed a storm? Was it the Jordan River? Was it the Sea of Galilee, Sea of Thieves, or the Great Sea? Oh, you guys have to write it that way. Okay. Write down your answers. Write down your answers. Press the buzzer when you are ready. All right, so both sides are ready. Okay, so what did you write? Can you turn around and show the camera what did you write? So you guys wrote Sea of Galilee. Okay. Brayden, what did you write? Okay, Sea of Galilee. What did everybody else write? Also Sea of Galilee. All right, but let's see. Is it right? It is! So good job. All right. Remember, you guys are trying to work as a team. Next team. Okay. Ooh. Be careful now. Okay. So, next team. You guys get to pick. Okay? No. They still have the same student until the next round. Yeah. Okay. So, which one are you going to pick?
Fourth grade math.
Fourth grade math. All right. He's taking a big jump. What's the answer when you take the number of days Noah stayed on the ark and multiply it by the number of days of creation? So, what's the answer when you take the number of days Noah stayed on the ark and multiply it by the number of days? Remember, only this side is writing the answer. I'm sorry. I know you guys want to challenge, but it's on this side. Okay, wow. All right, dang. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see what Simon wrote. Simon, what did you write? All right, so can you show it to the board? Can you show it? So he said 40 times 7 equals 280. Wow, good quick math. Okay, what about you? What did you guys say? You also have said 280. Okay, what about the other team? Chanel, what did you write? Also 280. CJ, 280. Wow, he actually showed the work. Woo. So, also 280. Okay, so, is it 280 for 3,500 points? It is! All right. So now, wait, before Simon goes, okay, you guys get to pick another student, okay? Okay, so thank you, Simon, for playing. You have been so helpful, so give him a hand. All right, so Team 1, pick your next student.
Alex.
Alex! Okay. All right, you're going to wait until we go to the next team. Okay, so Team 2, you guys get to pick another category. Okay, so far they're ahead, but it's okay. You can catch up to them. Okay, so pick your next category or subject.
Fourth grade language arts.
4th grade language arts. Who wrote the Acts of the Apostles? Only this side gets to write. Who wrote the Acts of Apostles? Only on this side gets to write. If you are done, press the buzzer. Okay. All right. What did you write? Show the camera. And what did you write? So he says Luke. Okay, Brayden, what do you say? Also Luke. Let's see what other answers. The rest of them said Luke as well. Are you sure about that? Yes? Okay. Is it Luke? It is! So good job. You guys got it. All right. So thank you, Brayden, for joining.
Testing.
So now you guys get to pick another student.
Jenna?
All right, Jenna. Jenna has been selected. Now we're going to go and moved over to this side to Team 1. All right, Team 1. Remember, you guys have your cheats, okay? So you guys could use them, but use them wisely. Okay, so which category would you want?
4th grade vocabulary.
Whoa, 4th grade vocabulary,
We're ready
okay.
for that.
4th grade vocabulary. What does the word gospel
Everyone knows
mean? Is it singing? Genre of music? Is it good news or is it just a spelling well? Okay, wow, I can hear you. All right, let me see what Alex wrote. He says good news. Okay, what did you wrote? Also good news. All right, what are the other people? So Simon says good news. CJ, would you write good news and good news as well? Is good news correct? Oh, it didn't even show. Good news. There you go. Yes. So good job. All right. All right, so now we're going to go on this side. You guys get to pick a category after they switch it. So far you guys have 7,500 points. So that's really good, okay? But remember, there is a bonus question at the end of all of this. And that will really test if you are smarter than a 5th grader. All right, so what do you guys pick?
We'll take 5th grade history.
Oh my goodness. 5th grade history. What country took over Babylon? Is it Greece, Persia, Rome, or Israel? Okay, wow, they're very fast. All right, Jenna, show me your answer. She says Persia. What do you guys say? Persia. Also Persia. You didn't write it down yet, but Persia, okay. So everybody else says Persia. Well, what if I told you that it wasn't Persia? But let's see if it's correct though. Is it Persia? It is! So good thing it was Persia. All right, so you guys have 11,000 points, so that's good. All right, so you guys, okay, we're gonna go back to you. Now, you guys have to pick your category. So these are the ones you have left. They're different. You guys have different ones. Yeah, you guys have different ones.
2nd grade geography.
2nd grade geography. What was the name of the sea when God split it to let his people pass through? Was it Sea of Galilee, Dead Sea, Red Sea, or Mediterranean Sea? There's a lot of seas. Okay. Press the buzzer when you are ready. Okay. All right. So, show me your answer. Red Sea. What did you write? Also Red Sea. Okay, let's see the other people write. Red Sea, Red Sea, Red Sea. I think everyone else seems like they are agreeing. So, is it Red Sea? It is. Okay. Next. Okay, so now Alex, thank you for your service. And now you guys get to pick another student. So who do you want to pick?
Ladies first, we'll do Chanel.
Chanel.
All right, Chanel. All right. We're going to take a little break from this side. We're going to go on to team 2 over here. All right. Let's see. So far, you guys are winning. So that's good. But it's okay. You guys can still catch up. So what subject would you like to do?
5th grade reading.
5th grade reading. Wow.
So smart.
Okay. Which one is the fruit of the Spirit? Is it happiness, freedom, hope, or goodness? Oh, wow. This is so fast. Did everybody else write their answer? Go write your answer. Go ahead. Okay. Let me see what you wrote. Show the board. Show everybody what you wrote. He wrote goodness. Okay. You also wrote goodness. How about everybody else? Goodness, goodness. I see yours. So he also says goodness. Is it goodness? Let's see. It is. So good job. All right. Now, thank you, Jenna, for your service. And now you guys get to pick another student.
Annalyn.
Annalyn. All right. All right, now we're back to Team 1. So, Team 1, pick your next category.
5th grade geography.
Whoa, it's a big step. 5th grade geography. Which country borders Israel? You have to write it down. Is it Egypt, Italy, USA, or Turkey? Which country borders Israel? Remember, you also have cheats. So if you don't know, you guys could use it. Oh, Chanel is already done. Are you done? All right. All right, let me see your answer. All right, so they say Egypt. What do you guys say? Egypt. And the rest of you guys also says Egypt. Is Egypt correct?
On the lower part of Egypt.
It is. All right. All right, good job, you guys. All right, now we're back to Team 2 here with Annalyn as our new student assistant. So, you guys now get to pick your category. Oh, it is not showing up there. Okay, now it is. So,
Okay, we'll take 4th grade social studies.
4th grade social studies. What is the name of the Jewish holiday that celebrates the exodus of the Israelites from slavery in Egypt? Oh, wow, so fast. All right. Let's see what our students wrote. Okay. So Jenna says Passover. Oh, I didn't even say it. Okay, that's gonna be a bit hard for me to say. So, it also says Passover. Oh, it's over here. It's okay. All right, and they say Passover. Okay, so what do you guys say? Passover. And Annalyn, she also said Passover. Okay, so is it Passover? It is. Okay, now we're gonna go back to team 1. Okay, now remember, you guys have to try and clear the whole board plus a bonus question. Okay? So, your next one is
5th grade language arts.
5th grade language arts. Wow. Okay. What book is the final book in the Old Testament? Is it Nehemiah, Revelation, Malachi, or Isaiah? Okay, so you are done. Let's see what Chanel says. Chanel, what do you write? She said Malachi. You also said Malachi. What did the other team members say? Malachi, Malachi, Malachi. Wow, you guys are so smart. Okay, is it Malachi? It is. Okay, so thank you, Chanel, for your service. Now you get to pick your next student.
CJ.
CJ, all right. Well, we're gonna take a little break from there. We're gonna go back to team 2 over here. And you guys get to pick another subject. Okay. Is it hard or easy for you guys? Is it easy? It's easy for him. You're just writing down the answers.
Okay, 3rd grade math.
3rd grade math. What's the number when you take the number of Jesus' disciples and subtract it by the number of commandments God gave Moses on Mount Sinai? Okay, don't. Is it 10, 2, 4, or 11? Oh wow, Miss Chanel. Annalyn is very fast. Annalyn, let me see what you wrote. You can show it. Yeah, you can show. So she said 12 minus 10 is 2. All right. They also said 2, and everybody else, they said 2 as well. So let's see, is it 2? All right, good job. Woo! Oh my goodness. How did this happen? We're gonna fix this somehow. I don't know how that worked. Are you okay, CJ? It's okay. All right. So thank you, Annalyn, for your service. Woo! Now you guys get to pick another student.
John Lee.
All right, John Lee is up, but we're gonna take a little break from there, and we're gonna go back to here. Are you good, CJ? Yes? Okay, that's good. All right, pick your next category.
3rd grade language arts.
3rd grade language arts. How many books are in the New Testament? Is it 7? Oh my goodness, CJ. I didn't even say the answers yet. You're so fast. 7, 43, 26, or 27? All right, let me see your answer. 27. What did you write? You also said 27. How about my other friends over here? He said 27. Chanel, what did you write? Also 27. And Alex also 27. So, is it 27 or is it 26? It is 27. All right. All right. So now you guys have 21,000 points. Okay. So remember, you have to try and clear the board plus a bonus question. Okay. So on this side, you guys get to pick another category. Okay. Which one?
We'll take 2nd grade health.
2nd grade health. Which animal is unclean/unhealthy to eat? Is it a locust, lamb, cricket, or pig? Okay, John Lee's super quick. Let's see what John Lee says first. John Lee showed them your answers. She says pig. What did you guys say? Also pig. And my other friends over here, what did you say? Pig. And also I see from here, pig. So, is it pig? It is. So good job. So you guys have 23,000 points. Wow, that's a lot. So we'll go back to this side. Okay, you still can catch up still. So there's no worries on that. So get to pick your category.
Third grade history.
Third grade history. How were sins forgiven in the Old Testament? Was it animal sacrifice, baptism, through a priest, or taking a bath? Well, CJ already has answered the questions. Have my other friends have answered their questions? Oh, they're still writing. Some of our classmates are still writing down. So is it? Oh, wow. Okay, what is it? He says animal sacrifice. CJ, what did you write? Also animal sacrifice. All right, how about my other friends over here? Animal sacrifice and also animal sacrifice. And Chanel also wrote animal sacrifice. So is it animal sacrifice? It is. All right. So, thank you, CJ, for your service. So good job. Okay. Also, you guys get to pick another student. Okay. So I know all of them have been, been up here, but pick another one.
Simon.
Okay, Simon. All right, little break from here. We're gonna go back to team 2. All right, team 2. So far they are ahead, but it's okay. You guys can clearly catch up. Okay, pick which one you want.
Second grade language arts.
Second grade language arts. What language was the Old Testament written in? Was it Arabic, English, Filipino, or Hebrew? Okay, so they have Hebrew. Okay, what did you wrote? Also Hebrew. What did my other friends wrote? Okay, so Jenna says Hebrew, Alan says Hebrew, and Brayden says Hebrew as well. Okay, so is it Hebrew? It is. Okay, so now we're gonna go to our last one. Thank you, John Lee. Okay. So now, you guys get to pick your student. Which one? All right, so Annalyn is up. All right, so now you guys are in the final question. This is the bonus question. I know you guys didn't make it to your first grade. We are running about out of time. But this team, we're going to go to team 1. Okay? We're going to your final question. Okay? All right, it's going to show. All right, so this is 5th grade spelling. This is a hard one. This is a hard one. You have your cheats as well if you don't know it. So, but be careful though. But the thing is, you cannot use your save for the final. You can only use your peek or copy. Okay? Are you up to the challenge? All right. If you win, then you can tell the people that you are smarter than 5th graders. So, which word is the correct spelling? Oh, I'm sorry. You cannot use peek, copy, or save. I forgot. So, is it A, Nebuchadnezzar, B, Nebuchadnezzar, C, Nebuchadnezzar, or D, Nebuchadnezzar? They all sound the same, probably different spelling, but same pronunciation. You have to write it down. The whole word? Yes, the whole word. This is spelling. I know it's up there, but we are trying to test your knowledge here. So, dang. Okay, Quentin is up for the challenge. If you are done, press the buzzer. All right, Simon is done. Wait, but hold on, Simon. All right, wait. First, let me see what you guys wrote. Okay, so they spell it as Nebuchadnezzar. Okay. All right, Simon, what did you write? Also the same spelling. Okay. But I do have to tell you something though about your answer. It's not good news, I can tell you that. You guys did miss something. You guys did miss something. Well, let's check it, shall we? Is it Nebuchadnezzar? It is!
You Nazi.
All right, so congratulations and thank you, Simon, for playing in all our contestants. Now, you guys can look at the camera and say that you are smarter than a 5th grader. So you have to say it together.
We are smarter than 5th graders.
Woo! All right, but on this side, let's see if they are smarter than a 5th grader. Okay? So thank you. You guys can go back to your seats. And all the rest of you guys, unless you guys want to stay there, that's fine. All right, so we're going to go to your guys' final question. And it's 5th grade math. Are you good at math? Is the question. Are you good at math? All right, let's see. What's the answer when you take the number of years Methuselah lived and multiply by the number of members in the Trinity? This is a hard one, folks. If you're really good at math, I think you might get this one. Is it 2,907? Oh, Pastor Mark is really getting into this math. 3,948? 1,423? I know Annalyn is already ready. Or is it 6,444? They're doing school math, so they're actually writing down, doing the actual multiplication, which is a good thing. It's good to show your work. All right. All right. Let me see Annalyn's first. Annalyn, let me see. She got 2,907. You guys also got 2,907. All right. All right. Are you sure you guys' math is correct though? Unless, I mean, you could use a calculator if you want, but we'll see. Is 2,907 the correct answer? I mean, I don't know. You can check 2,907. It is! So congratulations, you guys won. And now you guys can look at the camera together and say that you guys are smarter than a 5th grader.
We are smart like the 5th grader.
Yeah! Congratulations to both sides. All right, everyone can go back to your seats. If you guys want to stay there, that's fine as well. Okay? So thank you everyone, those who are playing and those who watched it online. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So now, we're going to give our time to our speaker at the sound.
I am not smarter than a fifth grader. Okay, now I'm smarter than a fifth grader. All right. Hello, everyone. That game was pretty fun. Honestly, some of the questions, I was kind of like, do I know this? I don't know. But all of y'all are very smart. So I'll try to keep this a little bit shorter so that way it'll be easy for us to remember. But before I start, we'll go ahead and bow our heads for prayer. Dear God, thank you for bringing us here tonight. Thank you for allowing us to learn something new. Please be with us as we learn together about how a relationship with you shows goodness in our lives. Please hide me behind your cross and help everything that I say only come from you. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. All right, so I have a question for you guys. How many of you think or consider yourselves busy? How many of you are busy in general? Yes? I see a lot of like the older kids raising their hands, which is valid. Okay, but how busy are you? What's your schedule like? So if we can go to the next slide. So that's a general schedule of what my day is like. I wake up pretty early. I don't know why. My body just wakes up that early. And then I go to sleep at a fairly, I want to say a decent hour. But that's just what my schedule is. So now I want to get at least two volunteers that don't mind sharing their schedule. Oh, I know. We got to pick someone up here. Ooh, am I going to have to call somebody out? Oh, Ate Annabelle, come on up. So tell me, what is your general schedule, whether it's the weekday or the weekend?
I'm trying to think what my normal schedule. I don't have a normal schedule, so I'll go backwards. So I go to bed pretty late because we try to get her to bed at a decent time.
Oh, so she's calling you out, huh?
But then when she goes to bed, that's when I can get stuff done.
Oh, okay.
So I usually go to bed midnight, 1 in the morning-ish. And then I wake up no matter what time I set my alarm clock, I'll always wake up 5 minutes before it. So let's say a normal, like 6:30, I'll wake up.
Yeah.
And then, like everybody else, I hope you guys all go to the bathroom in the morning when you wake up. I try to drink water, and then, I do my time with God in the morning. And then I will, if I don't have a plan of what to make for breakfast, then I'll wake her up and ask her, what do you want for breakfast?
Oh, what a good mother.
And then we eat, and if I have to work that day, I leave at 9-ish. And before I go to work, I run errands.
You run errands before work?
I do.
How do you find the time to do that?
I might go get some groceries or whatever I need, and then go to work, and then if I don't have to rush back to her for piano lesson or whatever, I go grocery shopping after work as well for the stuff that I couldn't get in the morning.
Oh, wow, that's quite a busy schedule, huh?
And then I run whatever errands my mom, my dad, my husband, my daughter need me to do, and then I come home and eat dinner. When I get home, dinner's on the table, and then we figure out what else she needs, what else my husband needs, if he needs help with his work. Like, I'm basically the gopher in my family. I go get everything that everybody needs.
So you go for something.
Yes, exactly.
That's where that term comes from. I didn't know what a gopher was. I thought
Yeah,
it was
go for
the
this,
animal.
go for that.
Okay,
Yeah.
makes sense. Okay.
So that's a typical day. And then, playtime, like, we make time for her, so we'll play video games.
Nice.
We play Mario Party or,
I love
whatever.
Mario Kart, yes. I'm
Yeah.
not very good at it, but I know how to play.
I'm not either, but it's fun. They laugh at my expense, which is okay. I'm okay with that. And then after we wind down, we get ready for bed, read stories or talk about our day, and then she goes to bed and I start all over. I start doing the things that I couldn't do during the day.
All right. Well, that's awesome. Thanks for sharing your schedule. Go ahead and give her a hand. Awesome. So from what I learned from your schedule is that you always find some sort of way to make time for Annalyn or for your husband, whether it's in the midst of going between like work and other errands. So it's a really valuable thing to be able to make time in your schedule for those people that you love, which is awesome. Now, our theme tonight is how a relationship with God can show that goodness. But what does that relationship look like? What is a relationship with God? And I wanted to base it off of this Bible verse found in Luke 10, verse 38 through 42. And it's up there on the screen if you guys would like to read it. But it says, as Jesus and his disciples were on their way, he came to a village where a woman named Martha opened her home to him. She had a sister called Mary who sat at the Lord's feet listening to what he said. But Martha was so distracted by all the preparations that had to be made. She came to him and asked, Lord, don't you care that my sister has left me to do all the work by myself? Tell her to help me. Martha, Martha, the Lord answered, you are so worried and upset about many things, but few things are needed, or indeed only one. Mary has chosen what is better, and it will not be taken away from her. So we see here there's the Martha. I know at sometimes we can be Marthas too. We can be so busy with our schedules, whether we have school, whether we have work, whether we have significant others, or we can be a Mary. So Mary is someone who chooses to be in the presence of Jesus despite all of the busyness that is going around. So my question for you guys is to take some time to reflect. Which one are you? I know I tend to gravitate towards being a Martha. I mean, you saw my schedule. I barely have time to have a personal time by myself. But it is super important to take that time, just like what Auntie Annabelle was saying, making some time to spend with the people that you love. How much more spending time with the God that created us? Now, I wanted to talk about 3 ways to have that relationship with God and how that can affect how his goodness will reflect to other people. So the first R is reflection. If we can show it on the screen there. Yes. So reflecting on how you spend your time. We just looked at my schedule. We heard about the Annabelle's schedule. What is your priority in your life? You may be at different ages, whether you're still in middle school, whether you're in high school, whether you're a professional already. You may have different priorities as you grow and as you become older and learn what else the world has to offer you. But keep in mind to reflect the time that you spend with God. Is it a quick 5-minute devotional? I know sometimes I'm guilty of doing that. Or is it waking up maybe 15 minutes earlier than your alarm clock to actually spend that intentional time? So again, will you be like Martha in the story, always consistently on the go, on the consistently trying to do things for Jesus without having that relationship? Or will you be like Mary to choose to be in that presence, to be in the moment, to reflect on your time with Jesus? So that's the first R, is reflecting on your time spent with Jesus. The next R is rejuvenating in your time spent. How many of you, we have a young crowd here, but how many of you guys have a relationship, like a boyfriend or a girlfriend? Oh, all right. Or a husband, or you're married. Okay, good, okay. So when you spend time with your significant other, you should feel that energy. You should feel revitalized when you are with your person. Of course, no relationship is perfect. You may find sometimes where you argue, where you don't really want to talk to each other, which is fine. But at the end of the day, finding that someone to spend time with, to really rejuvenate yourself, is very important. If you don't feel rejuvenated or revitalized with your person, I don't know about how healthy that relationship may be. But we have to make sure that when we have that relationship with God, a true intentional relationship, that we feel energized whenever we're with God. There's a joke that I read a couple days ago. It says, there was a lonely man who put an ad in the newspaper, and his ad, it said, wanted a wife. And then a couple weeks later, he had so many replies. But it was interesting, the replies were from guys. But hear this. The guys said, "Here, you can take my wife." Oh, I know, right? That's kind of brutal. But those relationships in that joke, it seems like those couples, they weren't feeling rejuvenated. They weren't feeling that spark, that love. And thankfully, in the case of the story that we read in Luke, Mary in the story, she was not like those women in that joke, but she was feeling very rejuvenated, feeling very revitalized with being in the presence of Jesus. So making sure your relationship with God has that rejuvenating aspect every time you spend time with him. So that's the second R. So first R was reflection, yes. Second R was rejuvenating. Oh, good. For those of you watching online, I promise they were saying the correct terms. And then the last R is rewarding. So when we do those first two R's, when we reflect on our time with God, when we know that it is rejuvenating, the last R is that it's rewarding. Because when you spend time with a person, you tend to pick up on their mannerisms. You tend to pick up on some of the things that are unique in their personality. I know I spend a lot of time with my coworkers because I work a lot. But some of the terms that I pick up from my coworkers are so interesting because one of them is from really south. So he'll say, "Oh my stars," or "Oh my darling," "Oh hello my dear." So I end up picking up those terms which I never used to pick up before. But it's the same way when we spend time with God. We pick up on those specific characteristics. And when we pick up on those specific characteristics, that goodness overflows in our life to be shown to other people. And that causes them to think, who is this person spending time with? Why are they so happy? How do they learn how to love like that, even though this world is filled with so much angst and anger and sadness? So having that relationship with God is rewarding for ourselves because we learn how to be better people. We learn how to become more like God. And in that way, it's rewarding for other people because they also have that overflowing goodness that God is working through us. So there's a verse in John 13, verse 35, and it says, "By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another." So for people who don't know who God is, for people who may have a bad taste of Christianity from a certain experience, show your love through the way that you act, through the way that you interact with other people, because you may be the only Bible or the only Jesus that these people see. So all in all, if we can go to the next slide, if there's anything I want you to remember, it's very, very easy to remember. The main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing. But what is the main thing? The main thing is to spend time with God, whether it's going on nature walks, whether it's journaling, whether it's playing music that you feel brings you closer to God. What's nice about a relationship with God is that there's no right or wrong answer. It's really personal, and that's what makes it so unique to all of the other religions that are there in the world. But again, time for reflection, to know how you spend your time with God. Reflect on how it rejuvenates you, and most importantly, also know that it can flow out to other people, that goodness of God, through your relationship with Him. So, next slide. Yep, you got it. Legs on lessons. If there's anything we want you to remember, it's those lessons on the board. So go ahead, grab your phones, take a picture of it. I'm going to watch you take a picture of it. So that way at least you have it. Very good. Make sure you smile for the picture. Not a selfie, guys. The picture on the boards. Okay. And one more slide for you. If we can go to the next one. So this quote really, I think, encompasses everything that we also talked about. It says, "Good works should flow from a Christ-centered life. They do not produce a Christ-centered life." When we give Jesus the attention he deserves, he empowers us to overflow with his goodness. So So I hope this lessons you can take with you as you go throughout your day, so that way the goodness of God can be reflected through you. And with that, I will invite the praise team to come back to the stage, and we'll close up our worship together.
Please stand for our closing song, Higher Ground. Lessons that we've learned, whether it's through Bible knowledge or your love through music tonight, God. Thank you for being the God that we can go to whenever we need someone to talk to, whenever we need a loving arms around us. God, help us to remember that a relationship with you has to be something that's reflective, something that rejuvenates us, and something that is rewarding for us as well, because through your love and through a relationship with you, we can show others who you are. We love you, God, and we can't wait to see you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Okay, so thank you everyone for coming, for those of you who have joined us in person or online. And thank you for all of the children and all of our participants who are participated in Icebreaker today. And now we have a few announcements. So, at 9:30 we have our Adult Sabbath School. At 10 o'clock we have our Youth Sabbath School up in Higher Ground. And at 11 we have our Divine Worship. And then at 6 o'clock, we have Sundown. But unfortunately, we do not have sports night tomorrow night because we will be preparing for VBS, Vacation Bible School, that will be happening on July 5 through 10th. So if you haven't registered or you need some volunteer hours, you have to go to www.myvbs.org/OFSDAC, which is presented up there. or you could scan the QR code if you want, where you could register your kid, or you can also volunteer for service hours. So also we will have a meeting for all of our VBS preparations after church. And also every Thursday we have community service. So if you are looking for more volunteer hours, we have it here at the gym at 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And is that everything else? Yep. All right, so thank you for joining us today. Have a good night. Happy Sabbath, and bye-bye.